Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Any Day Now podcast. I am your host, Byron Manuel. I'm here with my boy.
Rich TV, you already know, we back.
Yep. We also got Dev on cam today.
What's
Dev
good?
on the
Dev with
cam. Shout out
in
to
the
Dev
building.
behind the
Ones
scenes,
and
holding it
twos,
down.
ones and twos. That's it. Let's
Budget
get
went
it.
up. We got a little extra money. We got another camera.
Budget went up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, bringing in a
Much
very
love.
special guest, man. Somebody that I've been working with for over like 10 years. Shot the first web series that I ever did. And it has been and has had a hand on everything major that I've done at this point. Superstar cinematographer, been on some of the biggest sets you'll ever see. My boy THEO Hype.
Come on. What's up,
Yeah,
people? Shout
in
out
the
to
building.
Theo.
In the
Yeah,
building.
sir.
Welcome to the
Yes,
pod, my brother. What's
sir.
up?
man, we just out here chilling, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing me on this
Yeah.
podcast, bro. I really appreciate
Welcome,
that.
man.
Yo.
You're
welcome.
also our first person that's not in front of the camera.
Busy?
Yeah,
I think
you're
so.
our first
Okay.
person behind the camera.
Yeah, we finally
You know what I'm
paying
saying?
homage to the people that make all of this stuff possible that we
Absolutely.
do. A lot of people, I feel like, undervalue.
We are important.
Yeah. They're more than important.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
This just ain't what it is without y'all.
No, and I think that's also been a goal of ours is to talk to some people that do these things, cinematographer. You know what I'm saying, and really kind of get into that. I mean, I
Question.
guess we could just jump into it though, Theo. You know, I would love to hear how you even got into, you know, you've cinematographer, grip, gaffer, like you've touched all these departments. Like, how did that start for you?
Man, so it was one day I got a B plus in organic chemistry. I was studying medicine. And I had the opportunity to go back or I passed the class, but I had the opportunity to go to med school. And I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
That's crazy.
Sound like a
You
lot
know,
of med school
Virgil
students
went
right
to
now.
was going that route too.
Dude.
We just talked to him
Sir
about
was
that
as
too.
well, I think.
That's crazy.
There's hella people
This
I
is
know.
crazy.
Medical
Niggas
done lost
be
a
doing
lot of people to the
medicine.
entertainment
Certified
industry.
geniuses out here, like, cause be saving lives. Like, nah, I'm gonna go be an
Risking
artist.
it
No,
all.
no. I was gonna go do plastic surgery. That's why I came out to LA. I went to
okay,
Azusa
okay.
Pacific University. I was
Okay.
gonna go
See
do
some
plastic
titties. You
surgery.
was trying to do-
He said, yeah. He set him up for that one. It said, you trying to get some
You
bang
know,
for your
like,
buck.
at first, I
Plastic
wanted to be a
surgery.
neurologist, but then I was like, let me go to plastic surgery.
Nah, I
You know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying? I want to be a part of the whole nip tuck crew.
Yeah,
You know?
which was it was a dope show.
I was about to say,
Great.
Nip Tuck was a
Hard
dope
show,
show.
hard
Yeah,
show.
Nip Tuck
Crazy.
was
I used to be flipping through the channels randomly, and you stumble across. Like, what
Nip
the-
tuck, you be like,
That was kind of
oh,
cold. Yeah.
man, come on, what? Every episode has some titties.
I was gonna say it was showing a lot. I told you, I called it. I already know. When anybody that looked like Theo talking about plastic surgery, I already know what it is. You ain't
trying to
doing
double
Botox
dip. You
and
trying to double dip.
rearranging faces. I know that.
You can't be mad at a brother just trying to enjoy his day at work.
I
No,
get
it's
mad.
not even that.
Yeah, and
Like,
changing lives.
people grow up and they have like these issues with themselves or whatever.
Yeah,
And I want to help people love themselves. more.
Exactly.
I feel that.
You know, and that's
No,
that's
that's
what
what's right.
literally led me to end up being behind the camera.
Yeah,
That's crazy because
Like-
that's exactly what you still.
I still
Yeah.
do that in a way.
absolutely.
But you know, and I get a chance to be real surgical with it with the tools I have, like from how I light people to how I shape the light, to how I even shoot.
Yeah,
Like lighting black people and white people. One thing I've had a luxury of is being able to light both on set at
Yeah.
the same time.
yeah, which is
And-
rare
And,
to
but-
do it well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
do it well.
exactly. And because like you have to like white people work better under daylight, you know, and stuff like that. But I find white people look better in the same light that black people look. It adds a gold. Like I like to I like to
warmth.
shoot.
Mm.
Exactly.
Give them some
you know what I'm saying?
caramelness
If they
to
not
it.
tan, they give them a little
Yeah.
bit of.
But seeing like when I say getting
That's a good point.
surgical with it, like I could do this on the camera or I can do it in the lighting.
True.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm dealing with the sun, you know, I still have to shoot,
Yeah.
you know, at 65, 56 type situation. But I try like sometimes I'll even like go higher than that just to give more color to it.
yeah. I've always looked at like the difference between like low budget black films and a really good quality black film. To me, I've always noticed it in that cinematography, in the way that in this B movie, the way that black people are kind of lit and how it's all maybe one color,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pull up to Above the Rim or Boomerang or something
Or
like
Belly.
that. Yeah, or Belly, and these people look incredible.
Well,
Complete difference.
I'll tell you what I think in that situation. I think it's the acting and the
Wow.
actors.
Yeah.
Because if you really look at it, Boomerang and Belly are shot in the same type of style.
Mm-hmm.
What's a good B-rated black person movie? Well,
Man, I'm trying to think of
we can
something
go to a
that I'm
Tyler
like,
Perry movie, shot in the
You giving
same
it a B?
style as Boomerang. Well, no, I'm
Fuck
not
it
giving
with-
Tyler Perry a B. I'm just saying it's shot a lot quicker than you would do a Boomerang.
True.
Mhm.
A Boomerang is like, dude, we're doing probably 2 pages in the
Yeah.
whole day. Tyler Perry movie, you might do 8 pages in a whole day.
Yeah.
No, they doing like 20 in a day.
You know what I'm saying? But in that sense, you know what I'm saying? A
you don't have the
cinematographer and
time.
everybody that's lighting,
Yeah.
they're still gonna do their part, and regardless of how much time it takes,
True that.
you still get it done. You know what I'm saying? If the lighting takes longer, we just going into overtime at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all still the same. It's very similar.
Mm.
The acting is what separates
Yeah.
a good movie from a great movie.
I can't argue with that too.
I got
That's
a
fact.
question. And this is just for the viewers, and I would love to hear it from the perspective of somebody that actually does it. How would you define the term cinematographer? Because a lot of people don't know the difference between a videographer, a cinematographer, a cameraman.
That's a great question.
A
actually.
camera operator.
it's
Like,
somebody like, yo.
yeah.
No, that's a great question.
Like a lot
It's
of people
just
don't know.
like-
What's a cinematographer?
Well, a cinematographer is someone that has, I guess I would give them the accolades of, we've done some commercials, we've done some music videos, we've shot everything. But I tell people I'm a director, a photographer. Like,
Yeah.
I've helped people set their careers up.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? People have paid me a lot of money to make sure that this whole picture looks good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're in it from, what do you think about this scene, to how do you think this scene looks? Like, when I show up to shoot, like, for instance, when we did the vertical,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting paid to make every shot look like a picture.
Yeah.
A cinematographer, we just picking up the camera, like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm doing, like, run and gun stuff, I'm a cinematographer.
Mm-hmm. So you have a differentiation between cinematographer and director of photography?
Oh, yeah, and then cameraman. Whenever I'm doing stuff like a wedding, which I've only done one, I think one wedding, you know, or even like when I was shooting the behind the scenes thing for Jahan's premiere.
Yeah.
I'm just a cameraman, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just a cameraman, bro.
Yeah.
So you're not thinking about lighting and stuff in those
I'm not thinking
regards.
about
Nah.
none of that shit.
So the cinematography, the kind of gaffer aspect, you know, lighting, understanding the tone, the way that the frame looks, do you feel like that separates a cinematographer from somebody that just picking up the camera and shooting?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Like, for instance, an electrician
Mm-hmm.
would 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 times, unless you know what you're doing, just put up the light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a grip is their job is to shape the light.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then my job is to understand how all their jobs work.
You're like their
To-
director.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Director of
You
photography.
know, so
yeah.
it's like, I have to know what everybody's doing
Mhm.
at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
and when even art, you know, because I don't just like put something up on camera and, all right, cool. Like, if you've worked with me, I'm very, like, it's a nuance to it. Like, everything has to look. I mean, we're making a fucking movie.
Yeah,
If you
like,
let
what we doing?
If you let
Yeah.
Theo go, he's a perfectionist for sure.
Yeah. But I feel like
You
in
gotta
that
cut him off
title,
at
in
some
that
point.
role,
Yeah.
you would that's
For sure.
You can't be
Every
great at it
artist-
without being.
Every artist.
Well,
Yeah.
I pride myself on attention to detail.
Absolutely.
Because like I have to be detail oriented, but I love whenever there's like a scripty on set.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I was shooting a movie with one camera for the first time ever,
Mm.
and we had to figure out an eyeline situation, and then I was shooting a 3-camera TV show. We had to figure out an eyeline situation just because of like how the spacing was
Yeah.
and how the director wanted to have their people land of what
Mhm.
looked good to him. You know what I'm saying? So my first job is to show him his vision
Mhm.
and then tell
How you
him
can
this
make it
isn't
better.
gonna work. We gotta,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then we go do our powwow because like people don't understand, like, there's a lot more to it than just making sure just the light looks good and everything was good. Like, there's only one time it's been done, and it's been done really well, where I forgot the name of the movie, but where they completely switched the island, and it was only done to make the person that they were portraying as a psychotic person.
That's
That's dope.
crazy.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we
the
gotta
kind of stuff
figure
that
out
people
what
don't be
that
thinking
is.
about in
Something
film.
that I would have loved to have done on Swoon.
Yeah. That's
you know.
interesting.
He's like, but I digress. You didn't hire me for that one.
You taking jabs out here and shit?
I would have done that on Swoon, but
Let me show you how to elevate some shit you didn't get me for. Yeah,
Well, that should be a meme. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
I watched the
saying.
movie. I had a couple ideas, you know.
Yeah.
I had a couple
But it was cool,
ideas.
though. It was cool.
You know, but it was a
I don't
great
know why you
movie.
didn't call me to
And it
see
was
if we get the
crazy because
ideas.
speaking of that movie, I never got a chance to watch it till you did the premiere. And dude, fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Up until the end of the movie, I had no idea that what happened could have been a possibility.
That's amazing.
We were
That
storytelling.
was what we was worried about.
We were storytelling.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had no idea until the end. I mean, you guys gave clues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
You
clues.
guys
The whole
gave
time.
clues.
You watched it the second
There was
time.
the
You're
whole
like,
time.
oh, damn.
You guys gave clues.
Man.
You know, even when we did the pickup scenes.
Yeah.
I did do the pickups, by the way.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
I
I
did
did
involved.
do the
people. He
pickups.
was.
Okay, I was
still
very.
involved.
I was
That
I
shot
was
he's saying had a
thoroughly
little bit more
involved.
detail than all the other ones.
But-
apparently, that part of the movie was
It was
fine.
the club scene when he was walking by.
Yeah.
When I bump into him,
It was these little nuances that I thought were so dope.
Yeah.
You know, y'all got to check it out, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
Swoon.
yeah.
Make sure you go
It's
check
out.
out
Go
Swoon.
see Swoon.
Yep,
Go
yep.
see
Yeah.
Swoon.
No, that's a
Sorry.
fact, man. What I've always really loved about being a storyteller is working with somebody who understands pieces that that the collaboration part of us figuring out the pieces together. So even like when we just did the vertical that we just shot, vertical micro drama that we did with Mansa and putting that together. Could you talk a little bit about your experience on shooting verticals at this
Yeah.
point? Your thoughts?
So I worked on a couple verticals before that. Never nothing that I got a chance to shape and create, which was dope. I was going into it with a little bit more thought than I needed to, because it's vertical. But see, then again,
room.
that brings in see where people say less.
Yeah.
We still ran into a lot of issues,
Yeah.
especially with just the up and down
For
space
sure.
that you don't necessarily run into
Horizontal.
with horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the rooms we shot in were pretty tight.
Yeah.
So Dev had to really figure out like, yo, bro, you can't hold the boom there.
Yeah.
You can't hold the boom
Yeah,
there.
like-
Nah,
Can't
facts.
hold the
Grab
boom
two
there.
more into it.
Facts.
He's like,
Facts.
how high do I gotta
Like,
put this?
Yo, can we get 2 apple boxes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just standing on 2 apple boxes.
Nah,
But-
there
Pointing it
was a lot
straight
of that.
down. Look.
Yeah.
Y'all good? Okay, bet.
But that in itself, like I had no idea the problems, not the problems, but
The challenges.
the challenges that I'd have to face with that one, and then like even like with it made things doper though, like the basketball scenes.
Yeah.
I thought those were way doper just because there wasn't too much of
Yeah.
the court. It was really just the play.
Yeah, he just
player.
locked in.
You know, I liked the fact that we did this whole thing in vertical because it made it more about the actors, and they had to do their part to really make it work.
Yeah.
And I
It's
thought,
storytelling at the highest
very,
level.
very
yeah,
true.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's storytelling at the highest level. Like you have to really know how to tell a story to get a vertical off. And I
Yeah.
thought it was dope. And what I wanted to do was make every shot almost a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And
And I feel like we accomplished that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I'm ready. I don't really watch too many of the things that I worked on. Like I stopped watching American Horror Story after season 9.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And it was funny, dude. Like I was like, man, it was just like one of those things where it was like, fuck. I got to
Yeah.
see some dope shit,
Yeah.
like how to do a horror.
Yeah.
The DP for that one was dope.
Yeah.
Dope,
What'd you do?
dope,
What'd you
dope.
do on American Horror Story?
I was juicing.
Yeah.
I was juicing on that one. That was early days.
That's the electrician stuff?
Yeah.
Or was it?
I
Okay.
was
Yeah,
juicing.
I was
Look, you
juicing
hear
on
these
that.
crew terms, you gotta laugh.
Niggas was on steroids.
Yeah.
I was on steroids doing this shit.
Look, like, I was about to ask. I'm like,
Oh,
shit,
hey, y'all
juicing.
gotta put that like when you do the clips, juicing like electricity.
Yeah,
Like,
put the
you know what I'm
definition
saying? Yo, you got to.
We start
Oh,
translating
man.
the talk.
Somebody out there thought you was just passing juice around. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
You
LeBron.
thirsty? You-
That's what LeBron be doing.
You need another juice?
actual juice.
So you worked in the
Man.
crafty department? Or?
Yo, so you was crafty?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what
Yo,
LeBron does
man.
on Mind the Game. They'll put like that terminology at the bottom sometimes, basketball terms.
Yeah, he
Dev,
was
what
the
you-
hydrator.
Dev, what do you see? What did you see on that vertical? Because like you said, there were some challenges on the sound, and Dev ran sound on the last one that
Shout
we
out
did.
Dev, by the
Dev
way.
is
Shout out, Dev.
also what I just found out, which is also crazy, that he's also a director.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
just curious about your experience on the vertical too, from the sound element, and then
Yeah.
watching the directing. Go on.
Yeah, I mean the sound was interesting, like Theo said. The height for sure was crazy,
Yeah, you had to
especially.
be out the way.
Oh, I had to be big out the way.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Big out the
That
way.
makes sense
keep it
now
big
because
out the
it's
way.
actually a taller frame.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that makes a lot
And
of
that's
sense.
how it is when you doing sound and you like, okay, I'm in the right spot. And the nigga Greg, whoever's on the wide, he's
Yeah.
like,
Shout out Greg. That's my dog, man.
Greg is the homie.
I got a
Greg is
story
the
about
homie.
Greg after this.
Yeah, but Greg would be like, boom, and I lift it up, boom, boom, still in the shot. I'm like, nigga, how much taller do I need to get this fucking shit?
You gotta have it on the ceiling.
For real,
Let's
bro.
get 6
It
apple
was
boxes.
crazy. But it was cool to do that type of thing because that was the first time I was actually doing the verticals. And from a directing side as well, it was, I feel like people have an idea of what verticals are. And the idea I had was not what it is. Like, it's some
not at all.
actual artistic shit that's going
Yeah.
in. Like, it's the
It's a
storytelling,
portrait,
it's
dude.
portraits. Like,
Yeah.
people think that it's a vertical. Like, it's not really
No,
cinematic. It's
no.
extremely cinematic
Mhm.
and really crazy to see the approach. Like, people were taking it serious. Byron directed it, killed the directing. and
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
It was legit.
Yeah.
It was legit. My whole opinion of verticals and what they can be. And I think that's another lane too. Like how cinematic you can actually make verticals.
Dude.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And get people to really want to watch them.
Yeah.
Get people to these streaming platforms. It's huge. Huge.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rich, about like what Dev just said when it comes to the opportunities in vertical?
Man, I think it's
I'll even
wide.
say this just to set it up, that there's a connotation, there's
Yeah,
a negative stigma
Yeah.
tag to verticals at this point, but we've had conversations about what's possible in verticals.
It's crazy how long we've been talking about it now. I think verticals is something that's about to hit Hollywood like a tidal wave, and it already is.
Yeah.
And it's much like when a lot of things were introduced from what I seen. I was a part of when social media content creation first even really
it
became
began
a
at
thing.
the
Like when I
day
was
one.
shooting Vines in Florida,
Vines,
Yeah.
bro,
Day one.
like I got to witness something and I could see the foresight a little bit, but we never could have imagined it turning into everything that it is now. And that's kind of what I feel about verticals.
when you think about that.
In the beginning,
That's a good
nobody was
point.
thinking about any
I
of this. We
wasn't
thought we
seeing
were
this.
just making people laugh in 6-second segments.
Absolutely.
And then it turned into us doing group ones, and
Dude.
now all of a sudden you got 10 people in this 6-second
But
video
no,
and
it
you
turned
telling a
into
story.
sketches and
And
stuff
then it
like
turned into
that.
movie
And then those
storytelling.
sketches turned into people got series and
Made
shout
it-
out Big Job.
made a career
Like,
off
yo,
of
It
Yeah.
started off with 6-second increments.
Dude.
And you think about something like verticals, and it's not 6 seconds. We got a minute and a half per episode, give or take, 2 at most, right? I think the element of storytelling gets amplified from a creator standpoint
Yeah.
because a lot of people, like Dev said, underestimate how much creativity has to go into something to be
It's
able
over
to
the
pull that
top.
off. To sell that,
It's
you
over
got to
the
have
top.
somebody that can hold frame and also be able to have a storyline that makes people want to sit in that frame that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have a whole lot of other things going on that you're cutting away to. You don't have establishing
Exactly.
shots that's keeping people, going.
So
you
that's
know?
what I did. I tried to do a little differently. I tried to give them heads and tails into the shots and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I tried to figure out how to fill up these shots.
Yeah.
Cause just trying to hold someone in frame sometimes. So shout out the stand-ins that had to stand in while we're doing
Man,
this.
you ain't never lied.
Like they had to stay there the whole time. Eye line. They had to keep eye line. They had to stare at some random person.
Yo, don't move.
Like, don't move.
Yo,
don't
stop
move.
moving.
Like,
No,
dude,
don't move.
Like, cause like we gotta fill in this frame.
Yeah.
Cause we had what we did. What I thought was really cool. Shout out Byron, yo, again. Like, what I thought was really cool is in every frame there was some sort of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So the actors weren't just like there.
Yeah, don't get boring.
They were coming into something or leaving a whole nother conversation type of thing. So I had to figure out how to fill up a frame that's 9 by 16, you know, just very vertical. Like sometimes it was just a shoulder of somebody just
making it
just
feel
stand
some
there.
layers.
Yeah. Hey, who is that? Stay right there. You. Who's that? Okay, yeah, it's PA. Yeah, hey, don't move.
Don't move.
Yeah.
But that's what, you know, I'm kind of like getting at though, is like all of those things, that's the kind of stuff that excites us as storytellers.
Yeah.
So I think Verticals opens up a lane for a lot of more people to work. I think there's been a lot of talented people sitting on couches the last however many years. It's been a shortage of what feels like opportunity for people to tell stories. You got people that never would be the lead in anything in the next 5 years that are emerging and showing that they're capable of being able to tell a story and people wanting to support and actually watch them. That says a lot, not just about vertical space. It says a lot about the entertainment industry as a whole and how social media has shifted the psyche of everybody out here into not thinking that you have to be a certain caliber of this to do that.
Yeah.
And it opens up the door for everybody to be able to play. For me, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it has this negative stigma because it's been over in China. We look at it like it's something that, you know, people aren't going to want to, you know, really support just because it has this connotation of like it's low budget, it's this, it's that. $200,000 to $300,000 is not low budget in my opinion. I don't know.
The ones I did, they were little K-pop ones. They were low budget, man.
But even the ones that are low budget, you have a way of making look even more expensive.
There's a lot of, you know, the budgets are what the budgets are, but I just know that huge opportunity for sure.
I think so.
It don't matter the money.
I think what you're saying is like you said, there's a lot of people who's not working. I was just actually talking to Algie about this today. That, you know, there's a whole bunch of people that just sitting on the sideline, just not getting no reps at nothing. You know, and why not go do something?
And
you know
it's going to build your entire career out and give you the confidence that you even can do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know how tough it is as an artist to be sitting on talent and know that you're sitting on talent and never be able to show nobody the talent. As an actor, I can't just go shoot a movie by myself. I can't. I need you. I need you. I need you. If I ain't got a sound person, a cinematographer, a director, I got to do all that myself. I can't do sound myself.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's already done.
Yeah.
It's like, when you think about the opportunity that people have to finally be able to just create, that's what all of this friction and static about a lot of the stuff in the industry has been about.
Yeah.
It's been about the fact that people can't do what they love to do.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is, man. Like, people are so used to making money.
Yeah.
All right. The money shrouded all types of let's just go out and be creative.
Yeah. That's real.
We live in Los Angeles. Like, it's not a joke. Like,
you need a bag. You need a bag out here.
Get that money.
You need a bag to be broke out here.
Yeah, you like being LA broke is not like being broken in the middle of somewhere else.
No.
Like
LA broke is like, what'd you make last month? 7 bands.
7 bands.
Oh man, you doing pretty good.
Nah, I'm sleeping in my car, man. I'm sleeping in the car.
No, I just got evicted.
How expensive is your car? It's like, nah,
how'd you get
that's
evicted?
how much my parking space costs.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Like, bro, LA is crazy.
It's crazy.
But you definitely get to see, though, like, I would love to see it boom, not just for the sake of just creatives, but for the people that just don't get a chance, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we go years sometimes without being able to do this. Like, what other profession do you know where you don't even get to play? You don't even get to participate.
People don't understand that. Like, people don't understand that. Like, they forget, like, we're artists just like the dude that just got his signed to a music label and got his advance.
You feel me?
He's not seeing any money until his next motherfucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Imagine being hired at McDonald's, but you can't flip the burger. Just sitting there, waiting to flip the small.
Crazy.
You're like, what?
Crazy.
And let me flip that.
Yeah.
Charles over here is killing it.
I can flip it too.
Yeah, it's other burgers
Charles
right
is
there.
nice.
Y'all trained me and showed me how to do
Charles
this.
got
Charles
these.
is nice.
You're like,
We
damn.
gonna go with Charles for that burger.
Yeah.
We gonna go with Charles for that. We gonna go with Charles for that burger. You good? You good? We might get you on the next one.
Man,
That's
So,
what
hey,
I
with these floors though.
you can clean
Yeah,
up.
you
You can clean up.
These floors,
They
though.
need some cleaning. You can do
You
that.
didn't even hire me to do these floors.
But that's really what a lot of people, end up falling victim to too, is that, man, I got asked this on my show a couple years ago, and it was like, I think my co-host had asked me, like, what role do you feel like most people are playing or want to play in life or something like that? I was like, most people are playing a role that they don't want to play in life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Majority of people I know are not doing exactly what they wish they were doing
Doing
in
what
life.
they have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, any opportunity that supports that for me is everything right
Go
now.
for it.
That's a great point, man. And I think that goes back to what Theo was saying too. I think even myself, I've got caught in the money part of it. Like
Mhm.
when we started doing stuff, there was no money.
There was no money.
You know what I'm saying? And I
We
was
just shooting.
thinking like, man, we just gotta make. We just gotta make.
Man, we
just
made
gotta
money though.
The money found you because you was just creating. That's what we talking about.
I think that's the point. Generally, when you create something well and consistent enough, money is always the outcome.
Yeah,
like
bro.
there's that I've never not seen that be true. It just started becoming a different process when I'm like, oh, money has to be attached to it to do it. Oh, wait, I got to get paid. Oh, this is what I have to do. And we run into that a lot as well, is that, yo, come out and do this. Well, how much? Oh, shit, we were just about to shoot some sketches today.
Thought you loved to do this. My
Yeah,
bad.
you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah, your bad.
there's a balance
what
in
it
there
turns
of like how much free to do versus how much not free to do versus
Yeah.
how much practice do you need in craft. I just look at it like practice. Nobody ever paid me to go to practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody ever was like, oh, if you're training for something, you trying to play ball and you're at the park every day or going to school and playing ball, nobody was paying you.
Yeah.
So like in this art form, it's almost the same. It's like go do some work, go
Yeah.
practice, go find a way to do the thing. And if you've got homies that are like, let's go shoot with the homies.
Yeah, you gotta work with the homies, man. I think that's the big thing too, is knowing who to do the free shit for.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
get-
That's a
You
great
gotta
point.
be
That's real
selective.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get the calls, like you know the ones you should really be doing, and you know the ones you should not be doing. You know what I'm saying? Some of them-
Sometimes you find
That's
out when
a
you
great
pull up,
point.
but
Yeah.
you
That's a
definitely
great
know.
point.
At
And you have
years
to
old.
sift through
you do have to sift
to
through.
figure that out.
You
and,
do.
and to find that balance, I think, is also part of the
Journey.
business we're in, the journey that we're in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being creatives on this level, in this class of filmmaker that we're in, I'm like, man, how many people I know really talented who've also been in stuff that are still just at the house right now because their show is over or their movie is over. It's like, should we not be doing something in the meantime?
You know what's crazy too? And I got something for you, Theo, after this. But what's crazy is that I know people that are doing verticals making way more than people that have been in some major
That's also a fact.
projects.
Yeah.
We talk about these
That's also a
situations and it being about the
For
bread.
the big companies. For the
For the
companies,
big ones. Yeah, yeah,
for,
yeah.
for
yeah.
where we're at, it's not that. But,
But-
for the big ones, it's some bread out there.
I know I got a homie, I won't say his name. Bro,
Oh,
but-
I'll say it's no. I ain't
Bro,
saying it.
bro was just in a movie in theaters that very highly critically acclaimed. I'm pretty sure
Great
he got paid more in 1 week on a vertical
He for sure
Than
got
he
paid
did for
more
that
off
movie.
vertical.
Hey,
and I'm
that's
talking
what I mean.
5 figures. It's like you can't.
yo,
How can you knock that? You're doing what you love to do.
Yeah.
You can try to hate on, the quality of story. But at the end of the day,
Everybody's
we talked
doing
about this in the past. It's
Everybody's
like,
doing vertical.
if you really love to
Everybody.
do this, creating sometimes should just be enough.
Yeah.
And then you get that on top of it. How could you be mad at that?
Yeah.
There's not enough of that out here for anybody to be upset. Not that I know.
Man.
And you got to be so good.
bruh.
I get it.
You
I
know
mean,
what
it's
I'm
what we
saying?
said before too, though. Sometimes the feelings get heavily rooted in the bread. To where
Absolutely.
that the money starts becoming the challenge because we're in LA, and then it becomes all right, cool. Well, rent or go create. It's like I need rent.
That's what I've been like, and that's one thing why, like, I really thank God that I'm like able to really like, I know how to pivot, but I also know how to stay in my lane.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to be in this world.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out how can I sustain myself even during a drought.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
I've done a lot of things. Like I have so many different companies.
Yeah.
Started companies with my sisters.
I'll also say that too. Not only a director of photography, but a entrepreneur and a businessman in the creative field. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
you
I
have
think
to
that's
be.
part of the DNA of us surviving in this new day and
Well,
age.
I
Is
don't
figuring
see
that
it
out.
as surviving. Like my job is
Or
to
thriving,
be
whatever.
creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And it really hit me because I find myself doing new things in cinematography. The more creative I get in life,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying new things. What was
Great
I?
point.
I was
And I
doing
didn't mean to cut
pickups
you off
for
because you
another
were talking
movie.
about some of the businesses and companies that
Well,
you.
no. It's all it all ties into just this world right here. I was doing a movie recently. We were in an office, and I was just like, well, shit. I was just touring an office a couple weeks ago, and I was looking at the office from this angle right here. Let me try that in this shot.
Yeah.
Shit was hard. I looked at the director. He was like, "Ooh."
That's exactly what I wasn't
He's
thinking,
like,
but I
"Where
was
you get that
thinking.
from?"
Yeah.
You had him
I think
question
I was
the
thinking that
director.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
And like,
should I have seen that?
in life, like for instance, full disclosure, I'm trying to get a house right now. But I want to, like, in my room, for instance, I want to do epoxy floor with like rocks under the motherfucker, and the bed is hanging type.
Bro,
shit.
I've been seeing them videos.
I
You know
just
what I'm
seen a
saying?
video where they
I've
put a
been
tree in the
seeing-
kitchen.
Yeah, I've been
you
like,
know what I'm
woo!
saying? Like this is the type of creativity that like
Yeah.
that helps you like just like. Yo, like at one point we used to
Inspires you.
imagine the unimaginable,
Yeah.
and like we never imagined that we'd be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even to be like here, like sitting
Yeah.
down, you know what I'm saying, having a conversation about the shit that we do. It's not that important. I'm not gonna hold you guys, but it's so important that it really does shape the world. It shapes the
does.
culture.
Yeah.
Without other people like us, a lot of people don't have anything as an outlet to turn to,
Dude,
to
no.
relate to, for something they're going through.
They look for us
all
to
kinds of
give
stuff.
them that.
Yeah.
Whether it's a laugh, a cry.
I've been thinking
smile.
about that a lot too, the artistry in this, because there was a period of time where I'm like, the word artist just I didn't connect to, and I'm like,
That's interesting.
That's because it wasn't deep enough for you, just because of what you've seen as we've maneuvered through this world of art. Like,
Don't be feeling artistic sometimes.
like, yeah,
It's
bro,
what
like, because you gotta
Preach
just
it.
put up with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But in that, like, I had to find a fine tune for myself too, because I dealt with a lot of different things like alcohol and shit like that, and I had to find a space where it's like I find disciplining myself is very artistic.
Yeah.
You know,
There's an art to that.
That's a
there's an
fact.
art to it. You know, like just going over the hump, like just to get there to a peak of you want something so bad and then get to the other side of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's an art to it.
No, definitely.
You know, it's what it looks like. You
That's
know
a
what
bar
I'm saying?
right there.
Like, and that's what people fail to understand. Like, even when you hit me up for the Monster Project, shout out Monster, y'all gotta check it out.
Shout out Nate
So
and
many
Monster.
niggas
Nate,
coming up
yeah.
on that. Shout out Nate
David.
Parker.
And
You know
David.
what I'm saying? Shout out Amon. Shout out Bryant. You know what I'm saying? But like even in that, like when you hit me up for that, like I was just at the tail end of wanting to retire.
No way.
A lot of people don't have that type of option, but I was just like, yeah, I'm finna retire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My brother had to look at me like, watch us get a job.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
That's funny.
But see, there's another DP that man, I forgot his name. I'm really bad with like remembering things. But I forgot his name, and he did what did he do? He did the new version of the Boomerang and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. The TV series.
Yeah. He was just over it.
Yeah.
He was just done.
Yeah.
He didn't love it anymore.
Yeah.
That's the
You know,
difference.
and I found myself in that type of boat.
Yeah.
Where it's just I didn't love it anymore. But then I found myself being creative again.
Yeah.
And then I found myself really appreciating the fact that I really can be an artist in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have to do what everybody else has
True.
to do, or you know what I'm saying? Like I could really do what I want. And you know, for so long I took that for granted. You know, and
I think we all guilty of that.
you know, and
Yeah.
it was one thing where it was like, B hit me. Yo, it was good. I didn't even ask him what was the price. I said, yo, I'm in.
You know what's crazy?
Regardless.
You know what's crazy? Before he called you, me and B had a conversation about people that because we've had this talk about not looking at people that are in our network and sometimes realizing like, oh, I got this right here.
The people that are too close sometimes.
Sometimes
Yeah,
people
you
are too
forget
close for
about
you to
that.
see
Yeah,
them.
the
That's
too
one of my goals
close
for
you are,
2026.
like,
It's called relationship equity.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I've learned this, and like as I'm going through and like getting better at business and financial structure for my life and my kids. You know, Dale Carnegie.
Mhm.
One of his biggest things was relational equity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't have $400 million to help buy something, but he gained that type of money, you know, through his peoples.
His
Like, I
network
got
was
a
worth that
homegirl
much.
right now that she lucked into owning a part of not the Clippers, the Chargers.
Oh, that's dope.
All because she knew the main owner. And that's her homeboy.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm listening to people as they talk, and like, I found myself saying, like, before I heard that, I was like, man, ain't nobody in my phone book that I could really fuck with like that, because ain't nobody really on that level or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding, you know, like the relationships that I built
Yeah.
throughout this game, like,
Mm,
and especially being in the art world.
true.
We got like there's so many people that want to be in our world so
Mhm.
bad that I
It's hard to
really,
even,
you know, like you don't
keep up
even
with all of
even
it.
think about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's
Yeah.
already a hustle and a struggle in itself to stay in
to
this
just
world.
be in it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You forget that I could really outlet real quick.
Yeah. No, that's real. I feel like when you have so many different people that are constantly in your network, being able to understand who in your network actually is on the same wavelength as you,
Yeah.
the same trajectory as you, has the same values, has the same principles. That's something that I don't think a lot of people spend enough time actually sitting and being intentional about. Like, yes, we meet people every day. We live in LA. But regardless of where you are, there are the people that you know are your tribe. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And one of the first things that Byron said about you before I met you was like, I should have been hit up Theo.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me.
Every
He
time.
said, I should have been hit
I
up
don't know
Theo. You
how we
know
haven't
why?
been hit
He
up
said, Theo has everything we've been talking about. He was like, I bet you if I call him, he would probably do it for free.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, the first thing I said, sound like my kind of dude. I was like, it sound like we need to call him today.
Call Theo right now.
And he called you that same day.
Dude.
And to hear you say it on the other end, though,
Dude.
it all makes sense because you actually love this shit. That's the reason why you didn't retire.
I
Yeah.
think that's
You were
also
secretly waiting for a call.
that key component to it is it's like we get privileged sometimes to be able to choose who we get to work with, right?
Yeah.
And when we start thinking about who we want to be around a long time, you start thinking about your makeup. You know, you and I, Rich, have aligned because we're dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's almost, it'll take anything necessary to win. Theo, same chemical makeup. Dev, same chemical makeup. And when we start thinking about, okay, cool, who do we want to align with on the next part of this journey? How do we really get creative? How do we really get elevated? How do we make more money than we've made before? How do we just do the things that we really want? Even outside of film, you know, the other relationships that we formed are like business relationships, you know, and just figuring out, okay, well, how can we also make some money to stay creative? You know, what we share is the passion.
Creatively make more money. It's like finding creative ways.
Creative
we got to
ways to
get
make
creative and trying to figure
Yeah,
out ways
exactly.
to be able to create.
make money
Oh,
creative.
for
You gotta
real.
be creative.
You got to
You
get
gotta
real
be
creative with
creative to make
that
money in
shit,
this
bro.
That's hilarious. That is
I
You
funny.
got to creatively
You
come up with
take
ways
that
to make
same
money, bro.
concept as a creative and you start applying it in other industries. But I mean, that's how we came from sports.
True.
We came
Yeah.
from that background to go, okay, this is what it's like, the discipline of being an athlete, the training, the preparation, the want, the need. You apply it to this. Now it's like, well, how do we take art and apply it to money? And we've been doing that,
We've
low
been
key.
figuring it
When you
out.
think about it, I think he
You
saw.
get creative in deals that we
Yeah.
do. We do it all the
Dude.
time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we second guess ourselves too because
It'd be the first time.
it'd be the
we-
first time
of
doing
this
it. It's
kind of
just
deal
like my
in
first
history.
time stepping in front of a camera. I was
Yeah.
hella nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, for
I
sure.
still get nervous. I'm 12, 13 years into
Bro,
this shit.
I'm
and I'm
nervous
like,
behind the camera, like, man, I hope this
I
shit
know.
I hope
you
this
feel
shit
me?
comes
That's
out good.
normal. But you
Yeah.
only get nervous, I learned, because you care. If we didn't give a fuck,
Yeah.
we wouldn't feel nothing about the
Nah.
shit. But because we
And
actually give a damn,
And it's usually in like the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Before it starts.
Yeah.
Like for sports, for me, it was always
warm
like,
ups.
yeah, I'm like a little bit nervous, but as soon as I touch the ball in the
Dude.
game, it's gone.
It's game time.
It's like magic.
Moving.
Time
You
to move.
moving.
Same thing with the film shit. I'll be pulling up the set like, man, I don't know if this
If we just gonna
Yeah.
work,
is about
like,
to work.
man,
Like, what's
I feel
that?
you.
I mean, is everybody on the same page? And then
Bruh.
you call that action. And sometimes I'll like not be, as a director, I'll be like not ready to run the scene, and everybody's like, "Are we good? Are we good?" And the AD is like, "Yeah, we should just roll it," or other things. I'm like, I don't know if
Oh,
we're, and I'll just be
man.
like, "Fuck it, action."
Those moments be so funny to me.
Let them do what they want to do.
Cause
What's
like,
gonna happen?
everybody's so ready to run the scene, like, and I find myself in that situation too. I'm done with lighting. I didn't already
Yeah.
have the stand-ins leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the leads to come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you still ain't ran, or not even just you, but like
Yeah.
director ain't ran the lines yet with the
Yeah.
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then all of a sudden everything fucking changes.
Yeah.
But the AD was like, push the record button.
Just
Push the record
Hey,
button.
just roll these things.
Yeah.
Roll the thing. Sound
I'm like,
rolling.
I don't
like,
know.
Yo, who's this man? Like,
Literally.
You just settle
life,
down.
though.
Literally.
You settle down, bro.
That's that's
I don't know if we're
dead-ass
ready.
life,
That's how
bro.
it be.
Like,
Yeah.
if you can't tell me that ain't a metaphor for life, because
Nah, that's a fact.
everything that you anticipate happening comes
everybody's
with an
ready
emotion.
for you but yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And,
know.
like,
Not just be faking it.
You know, I just
Sometimes.
had an
Fuck it, action.
epiphany. I just had an epiphany. I'm gonna start moving like I'm already ready. Fuck it.
we
For
got
sure.
to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, cause like if everybody already thinks you're ready, like dog,
Hey,
fuck
man.
it.
They gonna
Hey,
get ready.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're all wearing
Yes.
brown shirts tomorrow. I really
Right.
spilled coffee all over my
Yeah.
shit, but we're all wearing brown shirts.
Everybody like, yeah, art for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's artistic.
It's amazing how people do just lock into the momentum of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I guess sometimes when you're slightly out of flow or just second guessing it for no reason, like I said, I'm just like, and then it gets quiet, and you're like,
Oh man, those
all
are
right,
the funniest.
action.
But that's also why I'm
Action.
saying being in it with people that you actually have anything in common with, like
Yeah.
we push each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been so many moments where I've walked into a project and I don't know if I feel like I'm just not prepared enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a, self confidence thing. I don't know what it is, but I've walked into situations where I'm like, I don't know how this shit about to go.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
exactly.
about to pull this off.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
I
hire.
don't know if this is about to
I
work.
don't know.
I
I've never
hope
done
they
what I'm about to
hired
go
the
do
right
before.
guy, and I hope they call me back.
Yeah.
It's so many, it's so
For
many
real.
like
For
moving
real.
pieces that it's almost hard to track it all. So the trust factor is
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
No,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
have
no,
people that you know
no,
gonna go to war.
And that's why I love the fact that I came up the way I came up. When I'm on a set, I feel like LeBron James.
You feel me?
Nah.
I know what everybody's supposed to be doing when they're supposed to be
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
it.
that's your
I
position.
know
From
that.
actors
Yeah.
to the director
For
to
sure.
my crew to art.
I
to
just don't know
wardrobe,
if
and even last
everybody
looks.
is ready to
No,
do
of course
what
not.
they're
No, it's
doing.
supposed to
You know
be.
what I'm saying?
Of
So
course
it's like,
they're not ready. Of course they're not ready unless like the whole is
Yeah.
is in on that
And
on
y'all
that
been
same
rocking
type of
before,
tip.
yeah.
But everybody won't ever be, and I had to
Yeah.
learn this
That's
too in
true.
business. No one will ever be in the same thing
Yeah.
at the same damn
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Granted, the four of us are.
Yeah.
This is a rarity.
Exactly.
This is a big
Yeah,
rarity.
this is a moment.
Yeah.
Because like even with
Black
when I'm
Panther
working
too.
with my bro, when I'm working with Ramon, like and Greg, like we're rarely ever always in sync.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Either I gotta like get us all into a page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even on that page, we're still reading different
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I know how to work with people.
Which is part of the
Theo is
job,
good
though,
at
too.
getting people on the same page.
Theo.
You saw a lot of that
Well,
during the
on
verticals.
some LeBron James shit, I know how to throw the assist.
Yeah.
I know at
You
what
do,
point to
you
throw
do.
the assist, even
Ramon,
whether you know what I'm saying.
Ramon,
Like,
you need a
yo,
hand.
boom, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you need an underhand pass. I can chest pass this to you.
Yeah.
For
I'm gonna
sure.
throw you the oop,
yep.
but I'm gonna need
Yeah.
you to set this pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what
you
I'm saying?
definitely got to be able to call them
And
shots.
like, but see, like, what I try not to do though is overstep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he also
Like-
said that about
I
you.
think that's the dance of like, you know what I'm saying? When you get on set,
Collabing.
everybody's figuring out.
it's a dance.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? It's like
not
that-
even
that
dog.
rhythm,
Like,
that
I'm really
momentum.
trying to figure out how to get to 10,000 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna tell the coach not to run this play. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't get the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not worried about the bucket sometimes. Let's just go ahead and get the win.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll
win.
say that for me on the I was about to say on the court. On the set. On the set.
Basketball
On the
analogies.
set. On the
analogy
set,
right
I
now.
really just want the W for real.
Yeah.
I just want to walk away with this shit with the win. And as
Yep.
long as we win the day, then cool. Let's come back tomorrow.
That's what I
Yeah.
love too, is the fact that because of sports, you realize how important that is in life and in this.
Mhm.
You know, being able to have people that you know you can count on when you going into a situation you've never done before, and having the confidence that we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
That's your job as a director.
Yeah.
That's your job as a cinematographer.
Yep.
My job as an actor, a lot of times is me. I mean, I'm damn near the only people that they're gonna see as a result of all the hard work everybody else is
Yeah.
doing. So
Yeah, exactly.
I know I gotta do my part. If I
Yeah.
don't do my part, all of this shit
It's
is
a
for
bad
nothing.
movie.
It's for
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Yeah,
Now
it's
it's a
a
bad
bad
movie.
project.
But
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
suck.
even with that,
I
like,
suck.
Yeah.
I suck.
and that's like the thing about
Give me the
verticals,
lines till
dude.
yesterday.
It's all yo. And one thing I've learned with this vertical, thank God Justin wasn't that tall. Oh my gosh. With you?
So maybe it was a good
it
thing.
would have
it
been
couldn't
like,
be-
oh my gosh, do we have
Yeah.
space?
For real.
That's funny.
The room that we did,
Maybe that's why it worked out the way that it did. Yeah.
Shayla's office.
Yeah.
Rich would have been over.
He was too tall for the
We would have had
room.
to pick a whole new office. We would have had to
You
go
gonna have
right
to come
back
in
to
and
the
sit
drawing
down.
board.
Come in and sit down.
Yeah,
Why would I be
like-
sitting though?
I would
Man?
have had to take my shoes off. I would've been in there
You know, but that's
barefoot.
another challenge like that. It comes into the situation again. Like, you never have to worry about the height of somebody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have to grab apple boxes to make people high. You know,
Yeah.
match the height.
Yeah.
You know, when you're shooting verticals, like, dude, like,
Because you can see their feet a lot of the times when we're shooting.
Yeah.
Sometimes from
Yeah.
a certain distance. But I'll say this too, because I don't even know how long we've been running. I just want to ask you some random questions, man,
Yeah.
and just kind of get your thoughts on it. Like, what's some of the biggest sets that you've been on?
my favorite biggest set was probably Westworld.
Wow, you got to be on the Westworld.
That was
Yeah.
crazy, though.
So
That's
we were doing
dope.
a lot of behind the scenes stuff for HBO. So, oh my God, I forgot. We did the Lord of the Rings stuff too.
Oh man.
Oh, no, not Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones.
Oh man, even crazy.
Hey, and this was before I started watching the show.
Oh
Crazy.
man, you was
So
probably
you probably like,
So
Super
I
confused.
didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, is these white people done yet?
Bro, that is one of the biggest productions
Ever.
like in TV show history.
the
Yeah.
time that they spent. It took them
Crazy.
like what, like
Bro.
months to do
No
one
clue.
episode.
No
Yeah.
idea, but I got a chance to watch that shit.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, bro.
that's wild. That's a big one.
Bro,
Dude.
what do you
Yeah.
remember most about it?
Sounds like how long it was taking.
That's why it's taking them a minute. You're like, it was a
That's
lot
it.
of shit going on.
There was a lot of shit. I remember more Westworld than anything.
Yeah.
But that was because, like, there was, like, a lot more futuristic stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Westworld was
Tech.
hard.
tech
I already know.
Like,
Yeah.
Westworld was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it took me a minute to, like, even get into it because, like,
Yeah.
I saw season 1. It was cool. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I was into it, but, like, it took my homeboy to tell me, like, yo, like, this is where we're at right now. Like, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
It started
You
hitting
got
you
into a new
different.
lens.
But like it was just like when I'm on these sets, like things don't really start to paint a picture until the picture's painted.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's a lot of fragmented pieces.
Yeah.
My second part to that question is like being on some of two of the biggest sets ever. You know, but to be
Damn near.
to be on that level of set and then to also work in the indie space, what type of parallels do you draw or similarities that you can see that's happening on the big set and on like some of these indie sets that
the
we-
level of attention that's being paid.
Mm.
People on small sets or indie sets or whatever, there's always something else going on, and that's why it's not a big set.
Mhm.
There's too many things going on. You're not ready for a big set. Like, for instance, like when I'm shooting, when I'm behind camera or whenever we're working, even this, I haven't looked at my phone.
Yeah.
Like I don't have anything else going on
Yeah.
whenever I'm doing this. It's like when I'm trading, and I had to learn this after losing a certain amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
that 5 seconds will cost you a lot.
Oh,
It'll
man.
cost you a lot of money.
Somebody will call you,
Okay.
something going on, distracted.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started trading, I'd be on Instagram while I'm trading, dude. Jesus.
Anything else? Yeah.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on set, like now, like I don't I only focus on the present picture at hand.
Yeah.
I find myself also having to tell directors sometimes, like, we don't need to talk about the next setup. At least not yet.
Let's talk about this one while we're in it.
Let's get this one nailed in real quick. You know, once this one's dialed in, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and talk about the other
Yeah.
one. But and then again, I don't know if it's an issue with my end, because I find myself being nervous sometimes. Like, until this set's dialed in, my bro, I don't have nothing else to talk to you about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Locked in for the moment.
I have to, like, I try not to multitask. Everybody wants to multitask, but they find themselves overworked and underpaid.
Yeah, and under delivering, you're
And
not really delivering
under-delivering,
your best
yeah.
self when you're not present. I have
You
to do
know?
that as an actor. If I'm not present,
And that's,
it's gonna
you know,
show.
even that
Yeah,
in
for
itself,
sure.
like, I know when an actor is distracted,
Yeah,
you know, and I try not to be that person on set where it's like, what do you like? Do you have something better to be doing? You know, like, I don't know. You tell me.
yeah,
like,
but it feels like you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
Somewhere else, and that's fine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
but
gonna lie. When the phone come out on set, I'm like, what?
it's a bother to me.
I
You
don't
know what I'm
have.
saying?
I've got 4 kids, and
Dude.
I'm not touching my phone while we're
Not one of
locked
them
into
have
the
called me
moment.
one time. What are we talking
Yeah,
about,
like,
y'all?
what? Like, who is hitting you right now? That like you
It's
gotta
more
lock
important
into
than you
this.
getting this done.
Get the
Dude.
shot right, bro.
And as in y'all
Pass
positions,
me my food, please.
it's y'all jobs though to make sure that the job gets done.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people's job on set is just whatever their job is.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys have to make sure this gets done in the
not
But I'll
time that
say
we
this
have.
though.
It's not
to,
just that.
to,
We have to
to
make
the
sure
point.
everybody's getting paid too.
Yeah,
And like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
True.
wants a call back.
yeah,
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be in a situation where you don't get called back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that. I
You
mean,
want
that's
more
why I
for
was
some
saying
people than
those.
they want for themselves. It
You know what
sounds
I'm
like
saying? Like,
The similarities and the differences. You know, it sounds like you're saying that the larger the set, the more locked in, and sometimes on these indie sets, people are just kind of
a
doing
little bit
what
more
they-
distracted.
that's
doing
the
what they-
difference. It's just the level of
Yeah.
attention.
Do
Because
you
I mean,
think the bread has to do with it too? Like if you were
Yes
getting
and
paid
no.
more money,
Yes
more
and
people would
no,
be a little more
but-
present
but how do you get to that level?
without being
Yeah.
present.
How do you like,
Exactly.
How do you,
You
get
don't.
to that
You
level?
gotta-
You got to practice
know,
how you play.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Mhm. You
saying?
gotta earn
Like, it took me a while to understand that, just that in itself. You know, I led with an Iverson mentality for a while. Practice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Practice. You know what I'm saying? I'll get my reps when I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Which
but-
also I will say is not the point that Iverson was making.
no,
And
not
the
at
fact
all.
that they defamed him and defaced him
No, I
for
wasn't
those
defaming
comments.
him or
But I
defacing
get
him
the
with that.
analogy.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm nice. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
People call me to make sure that their careers end up solid.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that took me a long time to understand too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
your
there's been
value.
times where I've been called and I've undervalued the help that I can apply to someone else's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when
a
people
bar.
call me being able to help them,
Yeah.
It's huge,
it's the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
especially when they're as passionate about it as most of them are.
You know,
Yeah.
and but see, like, what I try to do too is like, I've learned how to alleviate business in most parts, where it's like, I talk to the people that I need to talk to when it comes to business stuff, and then
Yeah.
like when it comes to artistic stuff, we're in that. We'll talk about the rest later.
Yeah.
I'll also ask you, what do you believe makes a great director of photography?
My homeboy Corin. He's the one that DP'd 1923 and all the
All of the Taylor Sheridan.
all of that shit. I've never watched any of them.
What
Like,
are-
really.
What
but
are
I've
those?
seen enough
What are
stuff
those?
of
What are
it.
those qualities
But
you,
it's
you
the
see in him?
qualities of the
Like,
person. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are gonna get mad because they'd be like, "Man, he's just a privileged white boy, whatever."
Mhm.
But I've seen someone that started, like, he's the one that was hiring me first. You know what I'm saying? He started out as a gaffer and stuff like that.
He
You know what I'm
climbed his
saying?
way up.
And he climbed his way
he
up.
put in the work.
He put in the work, but it wasn't just putting in the work. He's the one that taught me, dude, it's not about the money all the time. You don't have to be so greedy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go and put your art into it.
Yeah.
I realize most of the dopest DPs that I know are just good people.
That,
They're
dude,
very patient. Even when we in a chaotic environment,
You
they
have to
know
be.
how to still
Mhm.
stay steady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I think makes a huge difference.
That's
in
why I
a
like working
project.
with Byron a lot.
Mhm.
Even like during moments, and another director, Paul Hanna,
Mhm.
during moments of like, fuck. All right, cool. no one's getting on my neck yet.
Yeah. Where you just feel it coming, but you're like, oh, but we still
I'm
good.
sweating bullets.
Yeah.
I've
We'll
noticed
figure it
that
out.
that's a huge thing for like a lot of filmmakers is to have that patience, bro.
It's a
Like,
patience game,
oh
bro.
my gosh, I
Yeah.
noticed that because there's times I'm on set and I'm like, why is the director not tripping? Like, how is he not so mad? But it's like if you get to that space, that negative energy just travels to
Everybody gonna be fucked up if
Too
that
infectious.
happens,
Everybody
bro.
gets mad, bro. It's so infectious.
Way too
When you
infectious.
see the people when there's a problem and they just like, let's just solve it. Not
Yeah.
the like, man, shit, man, what is this about? What's this? It's like that is such a good trait to have.
You
As a
gotta have
filmmaker,
it to be
bro.
able to be successful in
do.
this.
Dude,
Imagine if
dude.
you dealing with these same issues and it's $100 million on the line.
Throwing
Yeah.
temper tantrums.
What we talking about? You know how quickly
out.
people are getting fired at
For
that
real.
point?
Yeah.
For real.
You'll be coming to set the next day and
Yeah.
you won't even have your name on the back of your chair no more. You'd be like, what happened to my chair?
The homie
Security
is
Yo,
escort.
already
do
in
you
the
like
place.
they
He's
did
already
that
in.
one NFL player? His code didn't work.
like that's the kind of stuff you face with, and then you're never working again. Now you don't get to do what you love at that level ever again because you don't know how to handle it. It takes a muscle to be built to be able to get to that point. You don't just get there by not treating it like it's a $100 million project.
Oh no, I've seen
on
prima
a free
donnas
one.
get there.
Yeah.
I've seen prima donnas get there.
Oh no, but I mean, you don't get there and stay
But
there and be
there's still
successful.
the exception. Not
Yeah.
every prima donna gets
But
there.
not everybody's
Niggas
gonna
is
want to work
crazy
with
as
you
hell.
either. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a good point. Some of the wrong people do make it. Yeah.
but they get stuck with only being able to work with a certain type of people
dude, I've
too.
seen, but yeah, exactly. And I've seen a lot of the wrong people make it and
Yeah.
watched them drop, dude.
Exactly.
Like,
There's plenty of those.
dude, like the wrong people that I've seen make it, they're
Yeah.
not making no money now.
Yeah.
And
A lot
I'm
of them
over
crash
here,
out.
I was thinking retirement.
Yeah.
And some of them still would die to be on set still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ran into a handful of actors that were popping. And people that I've met before I've met them have told me about them. And then when you meet somebody and you like,
see,
oh, I see it
that's
now. I
why.
get it now. I didn't fully get it at first. The rest
That's
of
a
the world
good
might
point
not know this.
because even me, I'm like, when the wrong people cross, I'm like, I'm good. Like, we don't need
Yeah.
a second one.
There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
somebody
Like,
else that we
yeah.
can find.
We're good.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Always,
Like,
bro.
Always.
like I said, I kind of rather work with the people that I want to work with. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? And like if we don't connect somehow or have some sort of synergy or it don't make absolute sense, then what are we doing
What are
here?
we doing?
Like
Or
you
at
said,
least
we know
rapport.
too
Shout
many
out
people.
Cassandra.
These niggas still on the sketch
Oh
we
my
just
God.
did.
Oh
We
my
gotta play
God.
the sketch in the same time this drop, so
yeah.
people can get it
It's
and go.
gonna be a
"Oh,
commercial.
yeah."
Halfway through it, just
Yeah,
throw
we
a sketch in there. Yeah.
This should lead into the sketch right now. It's a sketch in the middle of this pod now.
For
That would be
context.
good.
Yeah,
That would be good.
Pause it, play that shit, come back. Like, y'all get it.
Now
you
y'all
get
get it.
Nah, I'll also say so then what do you think those qualities are though that make a great
All right.
director of photography? Like what's that look
Um,
like?
Number one, attention to detail. Eyes. Like, you have to be able to see the beauty in everything. Because sometimes you end up in a room that is just like a fucking white wall.
Yeah, it's blank.
Whoo! Like, you gotta be able to. Oh,
I'll
my
say
God.
this. So the first thing we shot was Underdogs, and whose ever apartment that was, we shot when the dudes ran in there
Oh,
with the girls.
Hey, I made that shit look dope.
I
though.
remember Theo going, "What? This is the place, bro? It's white walls everywhere." And I'm first time director.
You
I'm
ain't
like,
even
"What
think
the
about
fuck
the
do the
white
walls
walls."
matter, bro? Like, it's a trap spot." And then he
Ain't no
goes,
texture in
"Oh
here.
wait, it's a trap spot?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "This is fine to me." He's
Let's
like,
throw
"Wait,
drugs
this
on the
works for you?"
table.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm like, "Nigga, what's happening?"
What's
Yeah,
wrong
you
with-
got it lit now. This is right. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny. I've never forgot that anytime I walk into white walls now, I hear him go, "It's nothing but white walls?" I'm like, what
Where
the
is
fuck
the
what
set
does that
design?
mean?
What is
Yeah, I'm
happening
like,
here?
Bro, it's a web series. It's with no budget.
Like, is
this
this
is
a
fire.
mental hospital?
Yeah,
Why
put some
is
drugs
all the
right there
walls
and
white?
we
So
shoot it. But
silly.
then you see that clip of Underdogs when you watch
Yo,
it now.
shout out
it's-
Underdogs. Go check it out.
He did
Dude,
He created magic in white
dude, that
walls.
shit was
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it
Shit
came
was
out right.
hard.
Yeah, it came out right.
You know what I call cinematographers? You just reminded me, magicians.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because y'all
lot of
make magic.
magic.
You know, like when you have an idea of something that's never been done before, because pretty much 100% of the time, whenever we're doing anything, it's never been done before. Never has it been done with the same people. Never has it been done in the same circumstances.
Yep.
Never has it been done at the same time.
It's true.
We're always creating something
It's
that's
brand new
never
stuff.
been created before.
Yeah, or done.
So exactly. So going into that, there's already an element of this could go anyway. And a cinematographer really is the one that makes it look like, oh, this is kind of
It's
magical.
making sense.
This is kind of magical.
Yeah.
The camaraderie of everybody is magical in itself. The fact that everybody is getting on the same page and actually creating something that is a finished product. But the cinematographer,
Yeah.
they take it from just looking like somebody pulled out their phone and recorded this
yeah.
to it looking like
It's
damn, I
cinematic
feel like
now.
I'm watching a movie.
Like
now.
a movie,
Dude.
yeah. That's
You
so
know?
real. That's so real, bro.
think that's another good
this,
quality.
This show looks like a fucking movie.
Yeah,
The
we wanted
vertical,
that.
Yeah.
dude. White,
Yeah, I
This is
think
our
we
business
executed
card.
that for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like, we can't be filmmakers and not have our shit feel like a
Dude.
film.
I think another good quality that I've experienced with the right DPs is like communicating my vision from the director standpoint or
Mm.
network standpoint, but speaking that vision and then you going, oh yeah, okay, no, I think I got it.
And then it
And then
What
it's
translates
is
on the
like,
that
screen.
called?
Woo!
What is that
Thank you.
called?
No,
Cause like I found like I
Yeah.
it's funny because
it's
like
kismic or something.
I can understand
It's a
like I
different-
understand when a
Yeah.
director like I can take what's in their brain.
It's
I
like
can
a
put it on
cognitive
picture.
dissonance.
Yeah,
Would
it's
that
a-
be the right term? I think cognitive dissonance might be where you can actually take that
Maybe.
information and understand what to do with it. And then there's a discernment on,
Yeah.
okay, with all the knowledge that I have, what can I use from what he told me
Yeah.
to make
That's-
that
and that's
actually
what-
align?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
being able to know what that, because some people could miss the
following
mark.
this.
You could be telling them something, and then when he put,
Completely
It's a
then you could be
completely
compl-
different thing.
But very rarely, when you have somebody
Yeah.
that's talented at what they do in this, is that wrong? Usually,
That
you look and you're like, it's pretty
connection-
close. We
Yeah.
might have to tweak something else, but it's like that is a truly underrated
Yeah.
skill because, I mean, when you think about the way you would explain some shit, the way you explain it is usually crazy. Like, I want
Also
this
the-
to feel like, you know, X, Y, and Z, some shit that's in
Dude.
your imagination,
The art
and
of
this is his
the
job.
of the miscommunication sometimes, where what I say may get elevated, and then you go, "Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
better than I
yeah,
was.
yeah." No, actually, I think I was thinking that. Yeah.
If you wouldn't even
this is
explain
dope.
it well, and they
I'm
still
not,
figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if was I thinking this, but
You
I
can't tell me that's
really
not
like
magic,
this.
bro. Because
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
think about how skillful you got to be to see somebody's imagination.
That interpretation at a high level of understanding what another creative is communicating to you,
And then portray
Yeah.
it.
That's a trick.
and then throw it up there.
And he's not even the one on camera.
That's a good quality. That's a good
What you
quality.
mean? Like he ain't even the one you see in the shot.
Yeah.
Yet he knows exactly how to give that to you.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
that's fire.
A lot of people will never understand what it's like to sit on a set and look at all of these moving parts
No,
and actually know what the
I
fuck
mean
is
that
going
in
on.
itself is a science. To some people, it's like Chinese. If you're not in it, and that's why I like. That's one thing. Like you got to go to practice. If you're not constantly seeing what's happening, you'll never understand it.
Yeah.
That's the best teacher.
I can't
Yeah.
even imagine from the cinematography lens to just be like, I'm good and I'm new and I'm
Come
here.
on.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
Come
Well, see, it's
on.
gotten to the point where it's like whenever we talk about shots, anyways, I'm already thinking the lens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, well, I see
That's
it
the first
already,
thing
you
you
know what I'm
think
saying?
of.
Like,
What are we shooting it on?
Yeah.
like it's funny because like my eyes are weird. Like when it comes to like a lens, if we're talking about like 135, I'm already
Yeah.
zoomed in on
Already, you
Dexter's
can see
face
that.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm already seeing exactly where we're at with
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
never
what I
thought
like.
about that.
That's what I like the most, even just specifically with Theo, is just like the easiness of just, all right, this is what we're doing, this is what it is, this is what I'm thinking. Does this make sense to you? Theo's like, this kind of makes sense to me. I probably want to do this right here, maybe do this, and let me get this lens, and I'm fucking with this. I'm fucking with it.
Nah, we good.
Shoot it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that chemistry
Flow.
of just like he said, just seeing everything. Because I'm so visual with the art.
It's
You
a
know,
visual
like
medium.
writing the
Yeah.
script. I've already saw the movie in my head. By the time I'm done writing the script, I already seen the movie the way that I thought it was
Yeah.
done. then to start including other creatives to enhance that, and just really getting that better and better and better, and then to get to a place on set, which for us has also been rare, to like scout a location,
Yeah.
to like come in with a solid plan. We normally come in with a 50-50, a light scout. That's like, man, this is, when we run in here, this is what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking this too.
Hey,
And we get in there.
The last one we did our due diligence.
The last one, that was the most we've scouted together, I believe.
Yeah, we
probably
Y'all
did our due
graduated to a
diligence.
new level of
Yeah,
filming.
Theo pulled the app out. We have the shots in the app and everything like that. So that was dope, and that helped me. That helped me a
storyboard?
lot. Yeah, the storyboard
Yeah.
is like having the time to. We didn't have the time to do it, but we figured it out. And just to have that somewhat of a plan going in,
Big difference.
and to
Pre-pro
have
is
somebody
everything.
like Nate Parker on set
That
going,
helps too.
this is what we hold on. Let me see. Are y'all doing it like this? Yeah, we doing
We
it
are
like
now.
that.
Hey,
We are
I'm
now.
not gonna hold you. All right, when a director draws a diagram, it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't like when other people draw diagrams. Like, bro, like, how you like what? Like, so you see in space, so you already gonna do this, do that. You gonna drop this there. It's like, I feel it, bro. Like, so you already bought all these paintbrushes. You gonna go build a Bob Ross, huh?
Byron told me when y'all was scouting the location once,
Hey,
and I'm not gonna
no.
throw no names out there, but he would be talking, and you would have to keep on. Anytime somebody was interrupting him trying to give his vision, you'd be like, "I'm sorry, I'm listening to the director right now. Can you stop talking to me?
No,
Can Byron
dude.
talk to the director? Can the director talk?" I
Bro.
love that.
No, it's just like I don't like I can't, bro. I can't. I'm not.
It's an order.
Bro, I'm not finna take multiple like visions.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an order.
bro, like I'm trying to paint the Mona Lisa here, man. Can
Yeah.
y'all like? Can I?
I'm following
You can't have
one.
two
Can I
people
get
drawing
one?
on the canvas at
Bro.
the same time.
Dude, nah, man. Shout out Greg, shout out Ramon, but I don't need your ideas when the director's talking to me. Yo,
That's hilarious.
Like
Man,
Theo
shit
said,
was
Theo
killing me.
is a super pro.
Yeah.
So like, his discipline and his understanding of how things work is a certain way that works well for him, which is the normal way that it works for 99% of people, right? So to get out of that sometimes is kind of funny.
You can
But
tell the equilibrium be off. He'd be like,
yeah.
hey, we gotta balance this
yeah,
order.
yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
shut up.
Fuck up.
Yo,
Damn, there's too much noise in here. Y'all hear all that noise?
Yeah.
Damn. It's loud as fuck. Damn, okay, Byron, go ahead.
Theo be doing that, right? Theo be doing that outside. I remember a
I
couple
already
times.
can tell. I was only around him one day and I could be a game, bro.
it's just like, come on,
Theo's,
hey, shout out to all the
like-
PAs from this
Like
show.
aura, like Theo, like in his universe, you
Yeah.
can just see the disturbance happening. So like, what? Like it happens to me sometimes. Where I'm like, wait, what? Like, why am I
real.
why am I looking this way? I'm right
Yo.
here.
Like, the camera's here. Why is like what's going on over there? Like I want in on it. It's more important than what we got going on over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It has to be. It has to be more important
Man.
because no one else is focused. Like I'm focused.
Yeah.
So what's going on over there? What we all got going? You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
which
We all
is,
finna go hit the hookah pen outside. I want to come too.
Oh
But
my
that's a
God.
sign of greatness, bro. Like I've only heard people talk about people like that they truly feel are great because it
Yeah.
takes that level of laser focus. Like everybody is talented in this shit.
Yeah.
Not
You're
everybody
talented, but
can
not everybody is
channel that
like,
shit.
Come on.
Yeah.
and know when to
Yeah.
shut certain shit off so that your talent can
Right.
actually shine through.
It's
Dude.
outside noise is an interesting thing.
Man.
To have it, because obviously, Nate's running the show, so obviously his voice we're hearing, and then I'm directing it.
You know.
My voice we're hearing. Theo shooting it, his voice we're hearing.
Everybody
Then when
else
the other
don't need to
voices
be.
start rolling, you kind of like,
Yo.
wait,
come
what are we
on.
saying? Wait, what?
I mean, the conversation has to be better than what's going on.
Yeah.
over here. We're all getting paid to be over here.
What's happening right now?
But so I mean, fuck what we're
Whoa.
getting paid for. Let's focus in on what's
Yeah.
happening now. I mean, it sounds good.
Damn.
But we're wasting a lot of money as we're sitting here and y'all are talking about this
Man.
other bullshit.
But see, it's like that's what people fail
Everybody
to
wanna go
understand.
home on
That's why
time.
a lot of people are out of work.
Yeah.
A lot of people are out of work because they fail to understand like it's a big money game.
Yeah.
It's a big money game, yo. Like, and that's why the game is so down right now. It was such a big money game. Of course, there was gonna be a dip. That's like buying up all the gold, nigga. That shit
Yeah.
finna go down real second.
Yeah,
You better
gotta be
get in on the
traded.
short. You know what I'm saying? You
I
better
remember-
get in on the short.
I
You
remember.
know?
I remember being on like I think it was Kidding, Jim Carrey show, but I remember like big studio lot, but like walking. I think it was me. I was walking, like trying to leave, and then I could hear one of the directors go, "What the fuck? Who's fucking walking? God damn! Can we get the fucking shot or
Yo.
not?" And I was sitting in the back like, "Oh shit, was that
You
me?"
like, that was
Or
definitely
that?
me.
Like,
Damn.
oh shit, because you can kind of hear
Oh, no,
everybody's
Oh, my-
quiet, bro.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
these two footsteps, like cut or Dev on
And it's one of
sound.
the PAs, and you're like,
I was a PA at the time.
oh,
Or-
man, let the sound dude hear that. They gonna be
Or it's
sick.
Dev on sound trying to get room tone.
People
And it's
whispering.
Man, some of the sound dudes be cool.
Bro.
Man, I gotta yell for Dev. I gotta be like,
Yeah.
hey, yo, y'all shut the fuck up back there.
Nah,
Like, I
for
mean,
real.
what's going on?
Nah,
For
Dev
real.
tripped a couple times.
I did a couple
You
times.
did?
I
couple
had to
times.
cut Dev off a couple. Like, what? Yeah,
You
no,
called him off
I was
the
just
ledge?
saying, bro. I was just saying. Hold up, I was just saying, bro.
They're ready to throw hands.
Yeah, he
about to
like,
hit somebody
bro.
with the
Oh,
boom
God.
stick.
He like,
Hey,
but
you don't
Byron,
shut
you ain't
the-
doing your job. I know you can hear the sound,
Right.
so I'll call it. I'll just call it, bro. I'm sorry. Let me
You
just
know,
call it.
And for a city
Let me tell
that's
niggas to be
really
quiet.
It's
built
like, you
on
got
filming,
cans, don't you? You
Yeah.
can hear this, Daniel.
Yeah, come
you
on,
can
bro.
hear this too, right?
Yo,
Come on.
Exactly.
And I be telling myself behind camera, I ain't got no headphones, and I can hear everything that's
Yeah,
going
I
on.
can hear it. If I
Like,
don't
what's
got the
y'all like? What's cracking?
For real.
Like,
real.
yo,
What's going on?
but for a
real.
city that really is like all about shooting, why the fuck does every like studio have an airport next to it?
I feel you,
Crazy, bro.
You know, I feel like I'm the only one that's
Crazy.
ever asked this
That's a
question.
great
That's
point.
But,
a
like-
great point.
LA has hella airports.
Or it being like a flight path
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
of
it's
hella
in-
planes
it's in the
every
flight
every
path.
5 minutes.
Every house is a
Direct
house
flight
in a flight
path.
path.
Direct
And,
flight
and,
path.
and they don't start flying until after rehearsal, till everything
yell
is
action.
set.
When you yell
Man.
action.
100%.
It's
That
like,
is
all right,
the
Dev.
most
Action.
real shit.
All right, hold
Yeah.
for plane.
Literally.
I haven't
Like,
heard a
yo.
plane.
If we
Literally.
all
ever needed
day.
to capture a plane
For
on
real.
camera, all we gotta do is yell action.
100%.
We could be
Oh
anywhere in
my
LA.
God.
There's gonna be
Anywhere
one
in
that pop
LA.
up and you can get that shot.
Or the cops.
Right? Oh, cops too,
Or the
bro.
cops.
Cops too.
Ain't
And-
no
and see-
crime till you film it.
100%,
Go ahead.
bro.
Go ahead, Deb,
I was
my
gonna
fault.
say, and seeing the AD be like, "You still hear it?" I'm like, "Nigga, you
You
still
still
hear
hear
it,
it,
don't you?" It's not like it's like my boom just ain't picking it up. Like, oh, are we good? It's like the
That's-
plane's right there. No, we not good.
That's the
Hey,
optimism
those
of
kill me.
bullshit of like, because I'll be
You
thinking the
still
same
hear it?
thing.
You still hear it?
I'll look over
I'll
and
be
be like,
thinking too.
are we
Hey,
good or are we
good?
not good? Like,
Yeah,
you
like-
know this mic is picking it up,
It's
bro.
the right there, bro. It's
Everybody's
so
naked
plain.
ear is hearing it. This microphone of thousands. It's like I can hear the people on the plane
100%.
talking, bro.
Literally.
Like,
Think
come
we can
on.
work with it yet? Not yet? Okay.
No.
All right.
Man.
No.
Keep it going. It's still, okay.
Be trying to hurry up and get that shot,
I
bro.
can still
real.
hear it, but
What?
if we can work with it, we can't work. Okay, we can't work
We
with it.
can work with it.
But I know we've been going for a minute, and I want to
Absolutely.
give you a chance to answer one of these questions, and we usually give our guests opportunity for some closing thoughts too. But I want to ask you if, because we got hella people, we got a mentorship program, we got people that are going to be coming in to intern with us, we got people that don't know what they want to do in this industry, but they know that they love this world. Just like you said, I wanted to be in this world. And, you know, everybody's impacted by storytelling, whether it's scripted, non-scripted, whatever. If you are somebody, impact, if you
crazy.
want to, if you one of the people that are coming into this industry in 2025 and you want to be a cinematographer,
We
you
going
don't
into
know what you
26,
want
my
to
brother.
do. What do you
In
2026.
2026, my bad. If you coming into this in 2026 as a creative and you know you grew up just wanting to be in this world, what would you recommend for somebody that want to be a cinematographer to do in today's day and age?
Everything you've watched or thought you knew about it, erase it all, and come in like a blank canvas, like a sponge, because everything is changing, dude. Like in the next 10 years, if you're not in now, it's like trying to get into a stock. Like after it's already past the pew zone, you know, where you should get into it and then watch it grow. It's like it's pretty late already. You know what I'm saying? Like in the next couple years, you're gonna have a motorized camera, and you're gonna need a motherfucker like me to, you know what I'm saying, to
Show you how to program
to
this thing.
program the cameras. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that'll never go away is like the lighting. As much as as much as you want it to make it easier or cheaper, you're still gonna need people. You know,
Yeah, ain't no
so
robots coming on set setting up
no,
lights.
you know
I
what I'm
know
saying.
that
Even
much.
with actors and AI, everybody's scared of AI. Like, dude, you like it's like trying to replace film.
Yeah, you
As
can.
as far we are in the digital age, you still can't get the fact that film just feels real. You know what I'm saying? It's still being used to this day.
Yeah.
So if you're coming in the business, I'd say unlearn everything you've learned except for the technical aspects of it. But then again, that you won't learn unless you've gone to school for it or you're coming in and learning in the game.
Yeah, getting into the actual.
Exactly, you
Yeah.
know. But during your mentorship, what would be cool to do would be to simply have these cameras already set up and just come and teach people how to be technical with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are scared to just pick it up. You know, I wasn't scared to just pick it up and get going. I didn't know what I was doing on my first time. I had no clue, but I did know how to light and I did know how to direct. You know, I had no idea what I was doing behind the camera, but I learned it.
And that's okay because
Yeah.
you were gonna learn.
You know, I learned it. I knew that, you know, I wasn't going to either, you know, get a job. I remember when I was just worth $50 as a cameraman. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm worth an undisclosed amount of money, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's real.
I didn't just show up here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, granted, I left the path open for God to give me blessings too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never been a point where I didn't, you know, thank God for everything that I've had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to do some dope stuff, live in the top penthouses of some places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had some dope stuff. Like, I remember the first time I went and got the Benz, you know what I'm saying? Went and picked up my own boy Dame. He over here scraping this motherfucker all over town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like these moments, you know, I took them for granted, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get a chance to understand how blessed I've been in this game simply because I've been a student of the game. You know, I didn't pretend to know anything. You know, if I didn't know something, I'd ask somebody.
Yeah.
I hired dope ACs that would be willing to teach me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had the luckiness of being able to be a sponge and take in the coaching, like
That's a
take in the
choice.
training.
That's a choice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to pretend they know everything, you know. Even to this day I act like I know nothing so I can learn something.
That's what they say. A wise man knows he knows nothing at all.
Like I mean, I know numbers and I can not be technical, but let's like when we're talking about being creative, like you said, we're every
So many
time we step
solutions.
into something, it's brand new waters.
Yep.
We have no idea what we're doing until we do it. You know, like even with shooting with green screen, like you know how to be technical with it. We could light a green screen and throw up a camera in front of it. You know what I'm saying? But still, people that just do that run into the same type of problems of like shutter speed, where like it's clipping on the green screen. You know what I'm saying? Or proper lighting. You know, backlighting for the character stuff. You know, simple stuff like that you wouldn't know unless you actually took the time to learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would tell people to be a sponge. You got to be adaptable in 2026. Things are changing.
Man, things
And
have changed.
Yeah.
put yourself in as many situations to
Like-
learn as possible.
Like right now, like especially in the union, like it's only older people that you know was running with the crews. You know
All
what I'm
the
saying?
crews are older.
Like there's just that's how it's moving right now, but they're looking out for each other. But why is that? Because like everybody was learning at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They're still learning now. That's why they all still working.
Yep. You're right. It's a good answer.
No, it's a fact.
Any closing thoughts, B?
Man, one of the things that you were saying made me think about the things that are working that we get away from sometimes. Like I think when I was creating content daily and then I was like, I just want to make movies now and stop creating content, to now be circling back to going, you know what? I need to also be making content. You know, that was the thing that was working, you know, and then I felt like at the point that I just wanted to do something different, but I could have been creating content that was different. You know what I'm saying? So I
True.
think there's a lot of times where things are kind of working for us that we minimize because they've been working so long. You're like, oh, I'm on the next level now. Or
And
I'm
you
on the
just
next
kind of
thing.
forget about it and leave it alone
Yeah.
instead of letting it
See,
be
with
something
that
you
right
build
there, a
on.
businessman told me, man, the best type of businesses to get into if you want to make money is to get into the ones that don't have any emotion or passions tied to it. I don't know how to get into that business, but I do know how to not have too many emotions or passions tied into things. Like, for instance, you asked me to give you a shot, I'm just give you a shot. You know what I'm saying? and I've had to figure out how to take all that away
Yeah.
from the film game and just focus on just the film game.
Yeah. I think that's also been my demeanor you mentioned before, but I think like a lot of the times is like, yeah, taking the emotion out of some of these things that is just like, I just want to find the path to get it done,
Yeah.
and to huff and puff at a thing that's not working out right. Like it's film, it's art, nothing. I've never had a smooth ride in the
Never.
business ever or on any project.
Mhm.
It's never been just green like that. Even the sketch we just shot, we thought we was gonna take it one time. We took it like however many times we needed to take
However
it.
many
Then
it
we
take.
tweaked it. And then we're like, oh, then we thought it was a little better. Oh, let's do it like that. Let's try it.
Everything takes what it takes.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there's no like time frame on greatness. There's no like trying to minimize it or saying like, oh, it's got to be like this or it's got to be like this. The opportunity is to just get in it and figure it out.
Yeah,
I
That
love
becomes
that.
the journey.
But it's the day-to-day consistency.
Yeah.
That's what builds a champion.
You got any thoughts, Dev?
Nah. I think it was just great insight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of good points were made, bro. Like, it's true, the game is changing. And I agree with the being a sponge. That's huge. Like, it's funny too, because a lot of times with filmmaking, I feel like you kind of have to go through that to learn. Like you can use YouTube to death, but like some of the shit, especially in being a cinematographer or lighting, all that, like I went to film school and they didn't teach us good enough.
No.
For
Yeah.
real. Like that you don't learn
Yeah, that's
enough
not
even
enough.
from
No.
that.
It's the
Like,
real
that's not-
experience
it's
that's
the
teaching
real
you.
experience that teaches you, man. I remember I had a great sound teacher, and the shit that I learned, I'm like, why did she not teach us that?
Dude.
Like stuff you need to know
Yeah.
to actually do sound. Same with the lighting. Like people come out, cinematography, this and that. Like, nah, bro, you did not learn enough.
It's the
So,
same reason
that's
we didn't
huge.
learn how to start a business in a business, degree. It's the same reason why they didn't teach us how to do taxes in
Slow
high school.
watered down.
You know what I mean? A
Watered down
lot of it has
education.
to do with just money, and they're trying to
Yeah.
figure out ways to be able to make money.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
We
true.
are creatives. I feel like we don't do what we do as a money first thing. Everybody in this room had to start off doing what we do for free,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
course.
that's really
Well,
important.
I've done a lot of free jobs, but my first job when I moved out to LA with my baby mama and my first kid. Dude, I was working that first weekend.
Fire.
Yo,
You're in the 1%.
God is good, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like my
Ray
homeboy,
said you in the 1%.
like my
Incredible.
homeboy. But I'll never
1%.
You
forget
love
that
to see
job,
it.
bro. It was
Yeah.
$75 for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? It was a small gigs, little small store. But I was in this dope ass Muslim house,
Yeah.
big ass house. I forgot where it was, but that shit
You
was
felt
so
like
cool.
you was cracking, huh?
Bro, I was on.
You was about to
I
be
was on.
Academy Award winner by
Yeah,
month 2.
man.
That's how everybody felt.
I'm
Man,
shooting
and
Black
the
Panther
the
next
next
weekend.
month, I was just showing up to jobs, hoping for a job.
kind of
feel
shit it
you,
take
man.
though.
He was doing
Man.
the Home Depot stuff, but you was just pulling up the sets. I'm here if y'all need me.
Yeah, if you need anybody
That's how
to
I put my
move some
brother
shit.
on, my boy Ramon, bro. I put him on like that first job with Gorilla. I told him, hey, yo, just come with me.
Yeah.
We gonna figure something
We gonna
out.
figure something
That's
out.
dope.
Bro. They gonna figure out how to pay you.
That's dope.
What about you, Rich? You got any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts, man. Man, just shout out to all the crew members out there. I know it's been a rough time in our industry. They, I feel like, get
The short end of the
excluded
stick.
from a lot of conversations, and they're really the glue that keeps all of this stuff together. Without dope cinematographers, without directors that truly understand an actor and producer's vision, a lot of this stuff isn't possible. Without sound people, none of y'all are able to even sit long enough to watch these projects, because if the sound ain't right,
The sound is trash.
Hey,
We not.
You're not even
we
watching
don't even
it.
have a project.
we don't even have a project.
Yeah.
So,
That's a fact.
all of these people are so important, and I love the fact that we get to highlight the fact that you are one of those people that are actually a positive role model in this space that we can reference, that we can have sitting right here, that can actually sit down and, talk to us about this stuff in a real capacity from real life experience. I think a lot of people take advice from people that ain't really done shit. If you're going to take advice from somebody, at least take it from somebody that's actually doing it. You are a great example of the resilience it takes to be in this, but also the professionalism. A lot of people look at us just because we look like your average homeboy, your homeboy that might not know this or that. It's like, it's a whole well of knowledge in there. And it took a lot of time, blood, sweat, tears to make that possible. And, you know, I just want to give you and all the other, you know, crew members, cinematographers out there, directors, gaffers, ACs, ADs, PAs. It don't matter who you are. All of y'all play a part. It's just like a team. You can't say that the people on the bench don't matter just because the starters are in the game most of the time, because if the starters ain't got nobody to practice with every day, they're not able to perform on game day either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same kind of situation where when we get on set, there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes in order to paint that perfect picture that y'all see.
It's a lot of heroes.
And if it was, and it's a lot of thankless jobs.
Yeah.
And because of that, I feel like things like this and conversations that pay homage to y'all are extremely important. And I would just love to see more of it. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, for real, I would too. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of homeboys right now that like a couple of them hit me up like, yo, you got anything going? Like, bro, I've been sitting for months. Like, damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We got to get some work.
When everybody
Yeah.
could be creating. There's nothing stopping anybody
from doing it, making it happen.
It made me feel like we need like hand signs like PA. Like, made me want to gangbang a little bit.
No, he from LA.
PA,
We don't
man.
need gangbanging in film, man. Cut to the next sketch. We ain't gonna be banging on these sets.
That's
What
a
you
good idea.
mean?
That's a
good
He was
idea.
like, you said it was called a set, didn't you?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gang
my
sketch. That's a good one.
Hey, cuz, you can't be
Gang
coming
bang
over here
filmmakers.
wearing all of that,
Hey,
all that
cuz.
dead
Speaking
on.
of,
Hey,
when we
cuz.
get done, we got to fix these. These are liable to fall.
Okay,
Okay, cool. Fix
I
it.
appreciate
Well,
that.
they're on the left side. It's righty-tighty. That one's good.
You see, he can't turn it off, y'all. And that's what I'm talking about.
Real
This is the
shit.
level of greatness that we are talking about.
Yeah, he right.
We need somebody in the middle of the shot to be worried about the shot, bro. Come on, man. Get you a real cinematographer. Come over to Visionary View.
Man.
Oh my god.
You want a cinematographer who's not always all up in the video?
Video.
Come to
Man,
Visionary
Come
View.
to Visionary View.
But yeah, you got anything for the people out there before we close it out, Theo?
Yeah, shout out everybody that's working behind the scenes to make the magic happen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that's on the camera to make the magic happen, because they still go through it too. You know, shout out the PAs for real, that bring me water, that bring me my snacks, you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't know how important that is.
Like,
bro.
that bring me the things that, like, even just some laughter sometimes, because they really, you know what I'm saying? No one really acknowledges people. So shout out everybody that's behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? That help make me look good, that help make everybody look good, that help keep us employed.
Big facts, man. That's the pod any day now.
Any day now.
Yeah.
Peace.
We'll be back. Peace.
That was dope.
Good shit.
Fire.
Hey, you dropped your mic.